father, Jerry Goldsmith, worked in the film industry for nearly half the length of the history of film.
Well, that's not possible, is it?
During that time, he basically saw film and television go to the digital age.
Gentlemen, your attention, please. The television screen.
You know, he wrote over his career so many of the quintessential scores.
Yes, I wrote that.
He was always so focused on kind of reinventing himself.
It's already obsolete.
At that point, when he wrote Flint, we had just moved from Catalina Island. Our first year back, he did like 9 pictures.
Seems I have a job.
There was a tremendous similarity with our father and James Coburn.
Coincidence?
And I think my dad loved the Flint character. He really admired James Coburn.
Well, thank you.
They were very stylish. My father was always very stylish.
Very stylish. And our dad, the comment often was that he looked like a movie star. He looked more like a movie star than he did your usual post-production type of person.
What Jerry was able to capture in the Flint films was really kind of the first take, or the first stab, essentially, at the ironic look at the James Bond pictures. And this was Austin Powers, decades before Austin Powers, of course.
And again, as well as the music, I think that the Flint films were really quite quintessentially 60s.
No.
It was very orchestral in many ways, but still there was that, you hear 60s movies, you hear that kind of Hollywood's take on rock and roll. There was a lot of that in Flint.
Jerry really managed to kind of just capture the perfect tone. It was kind of the swinging, jazzy feel that just reeked of cool.
The pop music sounds so simple, it sounds so light and fluffy, but there was a lot going on there. I mean, because he did nothing that was not complex and well thought out musically.
The different styles that he used in Our Man Flint, he was all over the place. In the scene in the bar where he danced with the different girls, he had the Flint.
The Flint score, well, variations on a theme.
This sound that was unique to just the 2 Flint scores. It really captured the Flint character. And then he came up, of course, with the main theme. It could just be anything he wanted to do with it. And so we heard these countless interpretations and reinterpretations of his main theme throughout the score. Jerry's sense of humor is something I think that kind of gets overlooked in a lot of cases. Even for, people who knew him.
The sentimental misjudgment. True.
He liked comedy. He really liked that with comedy. It was a very tricky, fun thing, but they never gave him comedies. He did very few comedies.
And you felt that Flint could help unravel the problem?
He seemed my last hope, sir.
And I tell you, he just cracked me up so many times. And you can really hear that kind of biting sense of humor, a real kind of sarcastic, dry sense of humor in his Flint scores.
And even though so much of the music was tongue-in-cheek, I thought that the synthesis of pop elements with the symphonic was really quite well done. And then after Flint, you start hearing a lot of it on TV.
From the beginning to the end of his career, you listen to, whether it's the early TV scores, to the latter films, there was always just such a sense of wonder and adventure and exploration, because it really typifies what a great career in Hollywood can be when you keep enthusiasm and continually strive to do the best work. And that's certainly what he did, until his last days.
And that's a testament to him, that's a great thing, and he loved music.
And he loved film.
And he loved film. And he loved the process.